The big sunset, no clouds at the moment. We're on the rock here. On the rock. Oh man. Okay, so let's just see if we can be so lucky and get a cast in here without everything going flying. So we're on the rock here. Thursday night fishing on the rock. Oh man. Oh, just saved my coffee then. It just about went flying. I just saved it. Everything's going flying. Oh, here we go. So I've got a bit of burley out here. Oh man, not starting good here. All right. There we go, that's a bit better. All right, let's get this out. Thank you very much, Stan. Oh, it definitely got caught up there. All right, we're out. Yo, everyone. How we doing? Yo! Yeah! We're on the bloody rock. Rock 2000 tonight. Oh, where can my baby be? The Lord took her away from me. She's gone to heaven, so I've got to be good, so I can see my baby when I leave this world. Yeah, we're on party time. It's party time out here on the rock. Rock 2000. Songs of the why we're on the rock here, you will see. And it's not the singing. What I did is hello Sandy Jacobs. Sorry. Hold up. Catch a gay fish and put it in your marshmallow. It looks like that guy must be yeah, so tell me if you guys can still see that guy commenting on the page. So Yola, it's coffee time here. What we did is we drifted out. I up anchor earlier on and let the boat drift to hopefully get back out to the middle here. Middlemore. We're in Middlemore Hospital here. So we're closer to Thames now. Sort of more out where me and Stan were today. Thank you, Stan. What a day. So what happened? I don't know. Except we're on the rock right here. And the boat is rocking. That's just flowing off. That's just flowing off. Everything's flowing off about 4 or 5 times. We'll see, you'll see. Next minute, everything off net up on the counter up there. Gonna be on the floor. So what's happening here? The wind is coming from this direction, which is southerly, southwesterly, okay? It's coming through like this and going out that way. The tide is coming from this way and going this way. So we're met in the middle, so we're side onto the waves here. So we're on the rock. Yeah, now my voice is screwed at the moment. I tell you what, I nearly lost my voice in the 15 days. Oh, most probably, definitely, well, I don't know. It handled it. But I've been talking for how many days now? I'm pretty sunburned a little bit. Well, I wouldn't say a sunburned. I've just got a nice cherry going. Cherry red. So can you guys see? Yeah, let's see what we can do there, Sandy. Hi there, Thermotech Techie. Hello, everybody in the house. It's this is my house. I'm the roll the mother F around here. Nah, I can't think of how that movie goes. It's a movie line. So yeah, we just got a bait out. I got the dog food blues out there. Dog is it bit of burley action. So yes. If you see what do I see? If I see what do I see? Can you see that guy that was in the his house in the middle of the ocean? Yeah, there is a house in the middle of the ocean. It's rocking all over the place. And he's tidied the floor about 15 times, but it will be back all over his face. So I'm picking our good old Bartle and his girlfriend, random, or I suppose Bartle's the girl, I don't know. Maybe they're partly to do with this, what do you call those things? Trolls? Who knows? Maybe they're just trolls. But it's all good. Tell me if you see that guy that I just took out of here and removed for 24 hours. So I don't know what that all means. Doesn't mean that he's gone. But I'll tell you what it does mean here. Today, when the phone died, the phone didn't die from battery, it must have overheated. Stan, our lovely man Stan, he got a fish. And then the other rod got a fish. And then the other rod got a fish, all at the same time. And I pulled in my fish. I didn't know the camera wasn't rolling. It had stopped. It had just jumped out of YouTube. It was still going. We went on and talked, caught the fish, all that sort of stuff. And then, hello, everybody. Yeah, and then somewhere down the track I realised that, hey, the camera's not going here. So Stan got a nice, good size 50 or more, easily 50 or more, anywhere between 55 and 60 centimetre snapper, which was, like, it was a beauty, man. It was so fat. Like, it was so fat. And then, yeah, and then, what was it? I pulled in his other rod for him, and then, yeah, pulled in his other rod, and that had a decent fish on there as well. And then, I obviously had a fish, so we had a good blast, but none of that footage got caught. Yeah, so the phone must have overheated. And yeah, so that's what I'm picking. It overheated and it just jumped out of YouTube. It was super hot out there, hence why I've got a rosy red complexion here today. And yeah, it was awesome, Sandy. It was so cool just to go out with him, and we just ended soft bait. It was so much fun. Thanks again, Mr. Stan in the house. And you know, it's just a pity it jumped out of on the phone here. So it's the first time the phone's There we go. It's a bit of the rock. It's the first time the phone has... You did, yeah, nah, you did. You did. I didn't really, I don't burn. I just, you know, I feel a little bit there, but I felt it as soon as I got on the boat. Yeah, but anyway, he laid a good snap, man. And then I pulled in his other rod for him because he was still landing that one. And then I chucked back a couple of keepers, so he landed at least 5 or so legal fish, easily legal fish. And then I chucked them back. I chucked back the my ones that I caught, and he took home 2 good sized fish. And then I gave him the fish we caught last night. So he took home a good, nearly his limit. And yeah, so yeah, I don't wear sunscreen and all that. So yeah, thank you very much. I am telling Trump. So wait a minute, I just got to go through the thing here. I am a little bit tired. Aloha from Hawaii, mate. Mace. Yola. Sorry, everybody. My voice is a bit, it's, I'm turning into a man here. What is it? A real man gets skin cancer. So yeah, my voice is starting to crack. My nuts are starting to drop. You know, so yeah, sorry, I'm just looking for a certain comment in here. Hello everybody. Yola, be real. Hello everybody. It starts really peeing me off when I ask somebody to do something and they just can't do it, eh? They just can't do it. Jeepers cripes. Hold up everybody. We have got bait on. We're in a semi-ly in the same point here. How was your day in Orere Point? We weren't in Orere Point, we were out here. We went over that way a bit more and got whiskey in that coffee, bro. Laugh. I wish. And even then I don't. He is gone, bro. Yola. Yeah, I chucked them out. I chucked them out. So there is a mod in the thing here, and I do have an admin guy or girl. I need to actually talk to them about it. Well, I ain't bloody seen it, have I? Oh, I ain't bloody seen your dumb message, okay? So where is it? I'm hunting for it right now. I'm trying to find the message that I'm trying to find. I'm getting rocked to sleep. Thank you again, Mr. Stan. He left us with bait. He brought out bait. We got bait in that thing. He brought out a burley. There's bait in here that he gave me. He gave me a whole bunch of all sorts, just a whole bunch of treats. I've been eating like his lovely wife. Hello, Jackie. Thank you so much for the muffins and the rest of everything. Just amazing. Like the muffins were just so delicious. The muffins were so delicious. That's correct. They are just about gone. And there was, I don't know, 6 or 8 or heaps of them. I ate most of them. Kansas Sprite, cold Kansas Sprite, freaking all of it. So yeah, I'm trying to just find this. Yola Pink, how are you, bro? So yeah, Stan got him laid a nice fish out here. It was pretty weird, eh? Like all of a sudden, all 3 rods, bang. So I tried to take a little bit of a, idea of where we were. The wind started blowing westerly this earlier when I got back to the boat. So I thought, hey, I'm going to give it a go. I'm sort of sick of being at my spot and running it. Okay, dearest. I'm just talking to my dearest, her son's girlfriend's having a baby. So yeah. So anyway, what is it? Yeah, I'm just sick of being at my spot. So I thought, hey, let's try and go out, and try and get in the area of where we were today when we laid some fish. And this isn't it, but it's semi-more. In the morning, I'll most probably up anchor again and then just drift that way. On Saturday morning, my dad will come up with the boat, bring my darling Lorna out here, and then we will cruise back in. And or Saturday morning, Friday morning, who freaking knows with me. I'm not actually positive. The weather's supposed to get a little bit ugly tomorrow, so we'll see how it is. It's been pretty ugly out here. I did get a pretty massive shark on earlier in the picture, and then I just put the rod away just because. Yep, thank you, Zion Makaware. Yola shot Mr. and Mrs. Stan. Bloody legends. Exactly. Just legend. What a man. He drove his boat from way down there, man, at the quarry, all the way down here to pick me up. And it was pretty, well, it wasn't super rough, but it was rough, man. It would have been an ugly ride all the way here this morning. He came all the way down, picked me up, and then took me out, and it I broke his rod. That's right. I snapped his rod. He bloody snapped his rod. Where's that belt? Get that bloody belt out. You're gonna get it. You're gonna bloody get it. Anyway, I snapped his rod, and the bloody fish was too big, okay? I couldn't bloody stop it, and I just kept going click, 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 click. Come here. Come get over here. And snap. But anyway, no, I don't know what happened. It snapped. Me and soft bait rods don't get along. I snapped my Nano Matrix Akuma rod as well, exactly in the same place. I'm just used to my bait rods. I can just grab the line and pull it. I didn't do it violently or anything. It just happened. So anyway, where's Journeyman? Okay, Journeyman, you are going to have time out, bud. Journeyman is going for some time out, everybody. You're allowed to have that opinion, as long. Actually, we'll leave him there. As long as he does not carry on commenting like a clown, he can have his say. That's okay. But if he carries it on and starts spamming, then he will be having time out. He's allowed to say that. If that's what he thinks, that's fine. Okay, so this guy doesn't shut up. Hey, yeah, that's true. I can handle this. I'm starting to get ready. He loves the sound of his own voice. I do. Thank you, Journeyman. Thank you, Journeyman. What else am I supposed to do? Sit here and look at a rod and not get any bites and stay quiet? Have a think about it, you doofus. Doofus. Come on. Where are we looking? Was her case at freezing just when yous were on? Exactly, Blue Nose Pity. I don't get it, man. Like, I had the camera up on this, obviously, on my head here, and like of all moments, and my dad rang. when I got back to the boat, there was all these missed calls, and I thought, oh, that's not normal. So I rang him, and he said, oh, I was trying to ring you to tell you that the stream's gone, and you know, and I said, oh, when did it drop? And he goes, oh, it dropped right when right as the fish were getting came on. So it was a pity, man. On that smaller gear, it was quite nice to see Stan pulling that nice fish, and I pulled in a nice fish for him as well on his rod, just because he was stuck with the other one. So we'll check our bait in a second here, get another bait out. I'm just trying to bloody do something here. Hoof. Oh, I'm going to let that slide too, Hoof. I don't want to hear that kind of talking here, Hoof. I'm sure I don't appreciate it. I don't know if anyone else appreciates that kind of talk. Please don't talk like that in here, Hoof. Seems fishy, eh? Boot him. Yeah, I might. I'll let him go for now. Leroy, can you have a timeout? He ate my ice cream. Oh, yeah, have a timeout. Hello from Wisconsin, Mike, the real Indian cones, bro. Catch me a squid, cuz. Yola, I wish. Now that would be a dream of mine. Why, oh why? This guy has smoked a lot of meth, I can tell. Dude, you're one step away from going to the little corner and having a little sookie bubba by yourself. Honestly. Enjoy it. One more of those stupid comments and you will be. I'm just looking for one stupid bloody message here, and it's not here at all. I'm just going to give up on that buzz too. I've got this other little thing. I've been going through I need to get home and look on my computer, and then I'll be able to see all the settings in that. But what's the Q stand for? I think you must be talking to somebody else. Thank you all for coming back. You are one of the best LGBTQ channels on YouTube. I don't understand what any of that means. Jig or JG? JG? What does it mean? LGBTQ. It's going to mean sunset. To be a mean sunset. It is, bro. It's gone though. Out here it's just chilling out. I tell you what, it's been a cooker. I've been cooked. Maybe what's that guy's name? Maybe he's right. Where are we? We're in the Firth of Thames here. We've been out here since Saturday, Johnny, and we had come straight from being down in Whakatane fishing for 4 days or 5 days down there as well. So it's been the last 2 weeks, mate. There's nothing surprising here. This channel's never going to leave the ocean or doing something that involves this channel. Oh, you're a quest. Oh, man. It's okay for now, is it? A queer, but I don't know, rainbow. All right. 1 second. So, yeah, I just need to get home and go on my computer and have a look at all the options on there. JG likes your tan, I think, bro. Jason, oh, I see. I've got some other, yeah, I've got some other blinking, bloody setting on here that I'm just starting to get annoying. All right, so let's just get the phone up here on my head. We're just gonna have to I'm just gonna have to take it off a little bit more than normal just to check that everything's running sweet. And let's get another bait in the water here. I suppose I do have rainbow shorts on. Most probably a little bit rainbowy up here on a good day. I'm not. Yeah, so here we go. Let's get this up here. Give it a wind in. I really like Stan's boat. I quite like it. As soon as I looked on my phone, once I got back to the boat here and Stan had left, I checked my phone and my darling had said with some kind of emoji, like her head in her hands, "Not another boat." Yes, another boat. Time for an upgrade. She did, then I talked to her on the phone. She said to me, "Well, you better sell a couple of the other ones. You don't need bloody 8 boats. You only need about 3 or 4. And I was like, oh, deal, yes, deal. 3 or 4 boats, I can live with that. 10-foot dinghy for going on the roof when we're towing the bike and all that sort of thing. Dinghy, that'll never go anywhere. Dinghy will never leave my hands. Loops will never leave my hands. The new boat. We gave, Stan hasn't got a name for his boat. I think we came up with one. So 10 dinghy, loops, the new boat, and one more. So I need one more, and that's new dinghy, because I need a really nice light little dinghy that can handle a bit more than 10. That can handle more than 10, go a bit further out than 10, but still be able to drag it and tow it out of the water with the strap, all that stuff. That boat, like Stan's, would be for going out to Waiheke, what is it? Way out that way, and way out to White Island, all sorts of, like, more of a full-on sort of trip. That's what I'll be using it for. Yeah, so I don't know. When I get home, I'll talk to my darling. If I've been good, well, if she's been good, I'll then I will I don't know what I'll do. But let's get a nice bait on here. Hey, get your butt back here, cat. Bloody running away from me. You do as I say when I say it. Not. So there we go. We'll just pop that through, and then we'll just pop this one. I did have to make up a new rig. The shark that I caught, jeepers cripes, it frickin' took off, man. It nearly took the whole spool off this reel here. and I had to drag right up. I was like, "You're stopping, boy," and he was not stopping, man. It took me a bit to stop the guy. It's a pity because I missed some of it I did film it, so I'm going to make a short of it. It was a nice little, it was just a pretty good little battle there. It took me quite a bit to get it in, and all of a sudden the cotton wants to be, oh my gosh, this is what I'm talking about, bloody heck. So there is some reports. The moderator that's supposed to be in here is reporting or said that there's been reported the spam and all that sort of stuff. So it will end up finding out who they are anyway, if it is Bartle and his little buddy Random or whatever, you know. Here we go. It is actually annoying. My dad said it was annoying as well. I didn't realize how annoying it is for you guys. I'm not obviously seeing a lot of it, and you're having to put up with it in the chat. It doesn't really bother me because I don't see all of it. Here we go, we're getting that nice and on there. Someone said, my dad said something about a guy, Jason, in the chat, and his daughter and him were watching today, so or something like that. And yeah, so if that, you know, I do want to keep I want to get on top of the chat too. It's no different to the videos. I need to calm it down as well with some of the words I've been saying lately in the chat myself, because I do want kids to be able to watch, and I want to be able to have people have their kids watch. The videos are all pretty much family friendly, no swearing, or as least as possible. I've edited them out. If I've missed a word, then I've missed it, but I've tried to make sure there's no swearing in any of the videos repeatedly. So I don't want swearing in the videos. I don't want swearing in the chat, really. I don't know, like what yous are seeing on your side there. It must be similar to what I see, so I just don't know. It is all new for me, but I do want to keep the channel at a children-friendly place. Here we're going straight into bites here, so we won't even waste our time with. I will be getting myself a nice soft bait rod. I know that for sure. I will still be using bait though as well. Sometimes I may go out with no bait, or I'll just go out with both. Put a bait down and put a soft bait down. We need a decent fish to come along and just grab it. I will be looking to get a new rod. See these there? they dig right into my stomach, man, and it's freaking quite uncomfortable, to be honest. I'm sort of sick of it. It wrecks my my beautiful apparel too. Oh man, look at that, man. Ah, breathe in, breathe out. Wow, that is beautiful. Nice little keeper fish here. Nice little keeper fish. Easily legal. Beautiful little fish. Big kiss. And he's bombing that craz. He bombing that crazzle. Manazzle. All right. Far out, man. Wow, look at that. Holy moly. Just get that line out. Woohoo! That is spectacular. Spectacular. It doesn't take long to change though, so we'll just get that up there, get this on. 1 minute, it's all good. Oh, we got our lights on, eh? Must have had them on all day or something. That's not cool. Hopefully our battery's not flat in any sense of the words. Wow, man. Oh, look at that. You just can't really see it. It's like the most coolest red, like that. Like, just unreal. Just spectacular, man. Looks mean as pink. See how you got that yellow in the middle? With your actual eyes, it doesn't look like that. It looks like that red the whole way. And it's well layered, like there's look at that, man. It's kind of like that, but you can see the layers in there, sort of like that. It's sick, man. It is so sick. Like, that is sick, man. Yee-hee! I like how much. Very nice. It's pretty sick, eh, guys and girls? Yeah. I'm going to make a community page for us so we can all message on there as well in the near future. Sorry, I'm just going to spend 2 more minutes doing this. You'll have to just, you know, forgive me or whatever. But I'm going to ask Blue Nose Pity if he wants to be a moderator. Actually, I'm not going to ask. I'm going to make him a moderator. There we go. Blue Nose Pity, I hope you don't mind, brother. And we're in on the fish here. I'll just get this back on my head here. We're going to turn our lights on pretty shortly. We'll just get, it must be still all right now at this point. Oh yeah. Oh, got a little bit of weight there. Oh yeah. Nice little fatty. Another nice little pan here. Looks like he swallowed it down, so he's coming home to the pan. Because I never got Stan on the camera getting that nice fish, we did talk about doing more trips anyway. I wouldn't mind asking him, well, I want him to come out to Raglan with me, or with him. I'll go on his boat, whatever works for him. It's most probably more comfortable for him to go on his boat, in my opinion. So we got a nice little fish here. He did swallow the bait, so I'm gonna keep him. I'm not too sure. All right, so that guy's had a nice little icky to his head, to the dome, foredome. Give this a little shake here. We're using dog food again. It's working really good out of that can actually. I've been quite good with the old dog food's not been too bad over the board. So there is a couple of other moderators in the channel here, so don't feel like you have to hang around, Blue Nose. Don't worry about that. There's others. There we go. Let's use that same bait here for now. Just about dark enough to put on some actual light action. Get that out the back. Let me just get on top of the whole moderator and all that sort of jazzaroo. Wasn't really thinking we were going to get trolls on the channel and bloody idiots. Well, you know, a few idiots. I didn't really think about them trying to bloody be clowns. I don't want that on actually yet. I just want to just see that I turn those off. Did I turn them off? I turned them off. I did it. I did it. Okay, so oh man. So we're going to be up early in the morning. Well, I won't have to get up too early actually. I'll just take this phone out here, check what's going on, see what you can see. So we'll get a couple of lights on in a minute. Straight away we're into bites here. Sorry, I'm just big blue nose pitties blue there. Now I see Yola blue nose. Thank you, mate. I hope you don't mind. Is Kate back? Is she? Where's Kate? Oh bloody talk to Kate. Where's bloody Kate? We'll most probably look at making Pink Caddy a moderator as well, and if he doesn't mind. There's also a couple of others that will be hidden, so you don't even know that you won't know who they are. I don't know if Blue Nose Pitty will be able to see, and Pink Caddy, and yeah, I don't know if they'll be able to see who they are, who the others are. Well, you might be able to tell. Anyways, who knows? We do have an admin in here as well. Oh yeah, Thomas. I know. Okay, I would love to come meet you too, my friend. Was it Mexico you said? Mexico. Cheers at Chur YZ. Yeah, bro. Cheers, Pink. Let's do it now. That should change it there. There, you've been made, Pink. Made. W, bro. Chola. Thank you. Cheers. Blatant. Don't F with a pity. Yola. Especially not a blue nose. Or a red nose. I used to love pit bulls, man. It's my kind of dog, you know, a pit bull. It always was, but I had the most beautiful couple of pitties, or I've always had pit bulls, but I had to put one down because she got sick, and then I had to put the other one down, which was really, really sad. She was my best mate, so I decided I'll never ever have a dog again. And yeah, I'd get a little Chihuahua type thing, just because I could have it out on the boat here, and it, you know, it's like, we had little Chihuahuas when I was a kid, and you could lift them up and whack them together like this, go bang bang, they'd roll, man. They'd have the meanest rumbles you'd ever seen little dogs have. It was pretty good, but you know, they never ripped they tried to rip each other up, but they were real cool, man. And I used to get in a lot of trouble because I used to do that with them, and I'm not proud of it now. I was just a kid, you know, and that's not an excuse either really, but I just want a little dog. I'd like a foxy really, a nice grunty, couple of grunty foxies that are like a little bit bigger than your normal foxy. There we go. We're at 12.7 there. We'll just whack these on. I think it's that one, and then we'll go. We might as well just get our lights on here. Get some baits on here. All right, so we're all set here at this point of the show. Sorry about the bright light in your eyes. If it's in your eyes, that's a bit better there. Okay, so that hasn't brought on that light there. Oh, it's brought on that one. Okay, so I've got some new lights. They should be here by now. I don't think they are though. Yeah, so they should have been here by now, I would expect, but they're not. So I may be having trouble with my what's that one? So 1, 2, 3. Jeepers cripes, I'm losing my brain out here today. I've got Jeepers cripes. 1, 2. Let's just get this ugly bait out there so there's at least a bait in the bloody water, Leroy. Bloody get that out there, boy. You're not going to catch nothing if it's not in the water. So I was supposed to receive. So Mustang, he bought a drone through me, where I buy all my drones. And me and the guy that the drones come from, then we had a big argument. So now he's sent Mustang's drone, but he went and said, oh, it was supposed to be 9 days delivery max, and it's been, I don't know, well over that. It must be getting close to 13 days or something like that. It is on its way from my best of my understandings with Mustang, so we'll be taking care of that anyway. He'd said that it's been caught up in customs with China because the drone laws are changing and all this stuff. That's not good enough. He hasn't updated his stuff where Mustang bought the drone from, so he needs to update the information. So that's not a good enough reason for it to be late, you know. So hopefully I'll let's just turn both of those on now. Let's just bloody turn them all on. Effing sakes! Bloody better be going there. It's going. I was thinking it's blowing up for a second there. So we got all the lights going. This side, that side, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. That'll do. That'll work for me. I'll bloody accept that. I'm gonna try and turn this one off though. And those navigation ones. So we'll just flick that one off. I can't even remember which ones are which today. So that's that one. That's how bad my memory is. All of a sudden I can't even remember which light is which. It's a worry. We'll flick that one off. So I think I've seen that turn off on that side there. Yep, I did. Boom. See, it definitely didn't come back on though. So we must have an earthing problem there. We've definitely got an earth problem. Of course we bloody do. It's not one thing, it's a mother F another. Word to my mama. What is going on in this? So that one, I'm just starting to get real creepy again already. I haven't got the fuse today. Cripes. It's just bloody all on. You better go back on. Yep, it's on. It's all good enough. Good enough for now. I don't give a damn if the nav lights are on. All right, let's get another bait out. Get that line in. Starting to get funky. Couple of prawn actions. Couple of those. Camera's all right here. All right. Sit back down, baby. Let your hair hang down. All right. So we're going to be going live in the morning. I'm not sure exactly what time, about 8ish, 8 to 9ish. I think I'll have to check the high tide and everything. We want to be in that 3-hour mark. We may even not even worry about that tomorrow morning, just because we're in a different spot here. I don't, you know, it's not, this may become my new spot, but we'll see. Boomage, nice. 2 baits, 1 hook. I mean, two hooks, 1 bait. I quite like that saying now. We'll definitely be getting a t-shirt with 2 hooks, 1 bait made, with a bunch of others. I just so behind in everything, man. It's so hard to keep up with everything. All right, bit of sit down time. I need a less sit down time, more stand up and action time. I think it's what the problem, though. Semi part of the problem. Hopefully our phone's not going to become a problem. I'll just go straight into Vodafone, get a brand new phone, pay 99 bucks, give them this one and get a brand new one. And for the 30 days, if there's any more issues with this phone after today. But hey, we were out in the direct sunlight and it was on top of my head, getting it felt pretty hot. So it just means I got to take it down off my head a bit more, just to make sure it's still going. And it won't actually end the chat, it will just jump out of the chat and then you can resume the chat. So it's still there, the chat, it's just yeah, so it's not like the chat broke. You just can't, I don't know what you would call it, but I'm definitely gonna have to buy a second phone anyway for the 30 days. And I hope that we are able to run a second camera anyway with different angles. So there we go. Yola! It's fishing time, it's fishing time, it's fishing time. So there will be hats coming. I'll just have to, I want the hats to be excellent. Used to be a hat guy. I don't so much wear hats anymore when I'm around town, but I used to be a big time hat guy. I'd never even take it off. I'd go to bed with it on, just, well, I would, depending what I was doing, that is, in bed, if you know what I bloody mean. And it wasn't at my house, but Yola, laugh, I reported him 4 or 5 times, might have been kicked. Cheers, bro. Who was that? Thank you very much. Let's hope something big comes along. I'm sick of these little fish. I said to Stan today, I've never caught so many little fish in my life until I started the channel. I've said it on the channel a few times too. I'm just so, I'm looking forward to being able to just move. I'm sick of being stuck in the same spot here. If it was up to me, we would not be here anymore. We would be, who knows, that way somewhere. We would be gone, man. We'd be, yeah, who knows where we would be if I wasn't stuck in one spot. The only thing I could think of today is, hey, we're going to get dragged. And technically we were getting dragged. And yes, so we drifted. There was no motor going, and we, you know, we could go straight across to the other side. If it's southerly, we can blow that way, you know. Yeah, the bales are awesome, man. Daryl Williams. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. Socks were on. Pants were on. Just enough. You know what I mean? Like, they definitely weren't, yeah, all of that. Hat on. I like it. Thanks for helping me out with carrying on that story, because, yeah, but those days are way over, you know, along with the hats. But I'll most probably, you know, for the hats, I'll most probably buy rusty hats. So I'll try and get a rusty hat or one of these Salty Crew, and then we'll doctor it up and get some That Was Fun stuff put on there, and it'll be a labeled hat, so it won't be just, yeah, unless I can get some really nice hats that fit perfect. Like this hat fits perfect. My head's quite big, and some hats don't fit me at all. A lot of hats these days, they're quite shallow, so I like a certain type of hat. But yeah, I'd like to be getting rusty ones and then doctoring them up, and you know, it does add price to it, because now you're spending, I don't know what it costs to get something on the hat plus the hat. But I will be wearing, yeah, I love rusty, the label, or used to when I was, you know, a label pusher back in the day. I'm not a label pusher now, so maybe I won't. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, hi, Seems Fishy A, OG, Yola, OG Shamwell. Hello, OG Shamwell. Hello to everybody. Big Country Cow, so did I. Here we go on a fish here. Navigate Tour Isle, only fish. That'll be a pretty cool little saying, eh? Only fish, if that's what you're trying to say. Yeah, bro, get big ones. I got a big head too. Yola. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Blue Nose. So, I know my cousin, when he started his business, he had some hats, and they would fit really good, man. So, I'm just got you back up on my head here. So, I'm not reading the comments here for a second just because there's a fish about to come in. I'm hoping we're going to come across something a bit bigger here tonight than we have been in the last few things. That's why I thought, hey, we've got a westerly wind here. Let's blow our butts out. We may blow over a little bit further tomorrow because I'm not quite sure exactly where we are, and go over even a bit deeper. I know it was about 8 meters here. My spot was at 4 meters, 4.6 meters or so when Stan picked me up earlier today, and he also said, hey, there's fish sign here. I was like, yeah, it's a good spot, man. But yeah, seeing that nice 50 today, hey, it wasn't massive. It still was massive in comparison to what we've been catching. It was anywhere from 55 to 60 and really, really fat. So that was my ploy here. So we might even just drift. I'll drift in the morning and or drag, whatever, and then we'll have fishing time a little bit further out if we don't catch anything reasonable here tonight. All right, so we got a bit of a cockle here. So we are on a cockle bed here, a live cockle. Hopefully it doesn't snap our line. So that's an alive cockle there. Let our sinker drop down. Another nice little keeper fish here. Nice legal guy. He swallowed the hook again, damn it. I may be able to get that out without getting bitten. Only just though. We'll just come in here. It's going to be a sort of a, I'll just suck that down like that. Nice fish here. Roll it round. There we go. He should be able to go home, this guy. Just as long as it comes out there, nice. All right, so we've got a nice little fish. Big kiss. He's out of here. He's a bit slow. Those bloody swallowers, I shouldn't really let them go anymore. I keep making this stupid mistake. Because otherwise I've got to jump in and go and swim after it, and I'm definitely not jumping in the evening out here. I'd cry. I'd be a little bubba, have a little bubba cry. But I most probably would do it. The only thing that does stop me is having the phone on my head. So even though it's waterproof, I just, well, we won't lose the stream. It'll just lose connection for a bit until it gets connection again. So that's the good thing about running it from the phone as well compared to the GoPro. If I put this phone underwater, it'll just lag out. It won't actually drop the stream. If you put the GoPro underwater, it's over. The stream is over. Even though there we go. Couple of baits here. So me and Stan today got those decent sized fish. I've got to say the second fish that I wound in for him while he was still pulling in his other one must have been I don't know, 48, 46, 48, maybe, yeah, around that, I would expect. But it was on the outgoing tide, quite high into it too. So it is easily 3 hours into the outgoing sort of thing. So we may be on the wrong tide here for this, you know, out in this area. And there was 2 other boats out here as well, right where we were. So, and they were there on the outgoing tide as well. So maybe that's just a little sign, and I'll find out tomorrow. I do need to go home on Saturday. I must go home. I got work that I must do, or things I must do. I will be going live when I go home anyways, doing those things. Winter is coming, and if you know what I'm saying. And then again, we will be going to Raglan on Tuesday. Sunday, we hopefully will be going live in the morning, and then in the afternoon, I'll be taking Red, the four-wheeler, 300cc four-wheeler, to a river where we've already rolled it last time and got owned by the river, and going back to give it another roll and see how it can go there. If it's I might even strap the Starlink Mini on, so that if we get out there and it starts having crap reception, that we can just go click, and we now have Starlink Mini capabilities, and now we can live stream for sure. And if I do that, that means that we'll be live streaming on Tuesday at Raglan as well. So it's quite a possibility that I will do that. We'll see once we're out there. And also the GoPro will be running, so we'll have a 4K video of the four-wheeler as well. And we'll have well, actually, we might not. I don't know, because I'll have to have it on my head. We'll see, because I've got a couple of other bike camera holders for the bike, especially. So we'll see. And then again, too, same as going out to the 60-meter mark, we may what is it? We may yeah, well, I was planning to make a 4K video out there, so we'll see what happens. But we'll most probably go live. If I click the Starlink, we'll definitely go live. How's that camera up there? Looks okay. Looks like we've got a good enough bit of light here. Woo-wee! So please like, subscribe, and like, subscribe, and comment and share if you like. Elite T9N7. Okay, were they big? I'm not too sure what he's talking about. Okay, hey, hoi up yourself, how are you? Hello, Outsiderly said hi. They weren't big, man, they were just keeper fish, eh, man? Just like this one here. It looks really small there, but it's easily legal here in New Zealand. A good size eating fish. It's most probably about 34 centimeters, maybe possibly 35. I doubt it. I don't know. I could measure it and find out. I should really. We will, eh? We'll just give it a quick measure here and see what it is. I'll get the measurer out and see how off my eye is. So thank you again. This is from what's his name? Mustang Sally. All right, so guess you better slow your Mustang down. All right. So, according to Mustang's thing here, it's I don't know. I don't know how to bloody read it, Mustang. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense to me. He'll have to show me how to read that. I thought I read it last time. It was sweet as. What am I doing wrong there? Let's give that another go. Let me give that another go. Because now they're saying it's 46 centimeters. There's no effing way this fish is 46 centimeters. Okay, so that it's okay, it's 36 centimeters. 36 centimeter fish, that makes sense. So, all good. Thank you very much, Mustang. That was my F up. I just saw a couple of extra lines on here. So I was pretty much right there, or close enough with the size. So it's a 36 centimeter snap, that little baby there. Alrighty. So they were easily that size, or around that size, the ones we threw back. Looks like the battery does need a little bit of a charge up, eh? I didn't charge it today. I thought, we wouldn't, we didn't really use it that long last night. Oh man, I can't wait for the 30 days. I cannot wait for the 30 days, man. I'm just gonna say, Yolf, KY, bro. I don't like being called uncle, bro. Sorry. Please don't call me that. Just saying, bro. It'll just make me act stupid. Well, this phone here is high tide 11 o'clock. Yeah, 11:02 I think I saw. 46 centimeters. Oh yeah, 46. 35. That's a good first. Our limit was 35. Yeah, it's 30 here in New Zealand, I think. The Ring Blaster. You been on the glass barbecue again, Leroy? No. Hoya South, yeah, love those, the look of those burgers. Yola. Yolf, KY. Where are we? We're in the same spot, just out a bit further, bro. Yeah. Yeah, 34s are the sweet ones, eh? For sure. 82 pink. Coasty, interested in how the Starlink goes. Okay. So, thanks for reminding me. I've got a video to put up of the Starlink. Sorry, I need a drink of water here. Just had a bad butt coffee. Where was that? Coasty. Oh, got a bit of fish action here. Coconut Cal. Hello, Coconut Cal. Where was that Coasty? I can't keep up with it. Whatever, Coasty, about the Starlink. So if you're from the East Coast, where are you from, bro? Yeah, so the Starlink goes excellent. It is excellent, man. It's like, I went up the East Coast there. There's no reception at all from my phone, from the road where I was at the river there, just past Te Kaha. And I can't remember what the river is. And then I hooked up Starlink and we went way up that river, man. I mean, way up the river. And it was in, yeah, so it works excellent. We were out here for 15 days straight, and it was pretty good. We did have some glitching. I think it was due to the GoPro though. So it'll be interesting to see what it's like with running through the phone and not through the phone and then the GoPro. So it's really good, man. Starlink Mini is really good, and at the moment I've got it paused so you can use it. We used it for a couple of months, so got the unlimited package, which was about 220 bucks for the month, but we need it because we were streaming and using a lot of gigabyte action, and then when I got home I pushed pause on it, and it's been paused ever since, and I pay $10 a month and it keeps it live. But it also, like right now, I could turn it on and I've got internet on that Starlink Mini, and I could scroll the internet, watch YouTube, and most probably about 480p, message, all that sort of stuff for my 10 bucks. But if I need high speed internet, then I'll have to reinstate. So it's excellent. So I've got internet wherever I go now with the Starlink Mini for 10 bucks. It's just not high speed, but I'll be able to get messages, watch YouTube, go on Trade Me, whatever you want to do, you know. It's so good. Jeepers cripes, that's a long way out. Why is it such a long way out? Had a bit of a beating too. Had a real good sleep last night, man. And text Dan at like 3 in the morning and said, dude, it's pretty rough out here, bro. It was pretty rough, I gotta be honest. And I didn't think he was gonna come because of it. Like when he got here, I was thinking he would see the ocean and go, oh, no, bro. It's just too far for me to drive down on my boat. You know, which I would have fully understood, you know. Awesome as here. We got a nice tangle up, of course we do. Just add to the awesomeness. So we'll just, hopefully that'll just sort itself out. Can I get a moderator for this tangled line? I'm over this freaking tangled line, bruh. So I'm gonna have to have everything organized for the trip, the 30 days. Because like once my voice starts going like this, it starts hurting to talk, and I'm just cooked. I feel cooked. I was already cooked from the Whakatane trip, but things start getting on my nerves, you know. So I have to be all organized really good, really nice, and just nice and easy. Come on. I don't need the moth all of a sudden when I'm doing this. All of a sudden a moth comes and lands on me and wants to start walking all over me and agitate the crap out of me all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Like this, it's just stuff like that is weird, man. All of a sudden when I've got no hands and trying to do this, a moth comes and lands on me, you know, just add to like the oh no, I'm moaning. I'm not, but I am at the same time. So here we go. This obviously this light is a little bit dull here tonight. Normally I'd just cut this and we would have been already nearly joined back together here. There we go. Hopefully we can get a nice fish out here, man. It's just not happening. Oh, what the heck is going on here? All right. All right. Yalla. It'll be really cool to get some apparel made for everybody if anybody wanted to get some. I hopefully one day will get it all sorted out. It's just so many bloody things to do, and it's not that bloody easy, you know. There's always some bloody thing you gotta, you know, with YouTube, go through all this crap to bloody, you know, do anything. It's not easy. It's just click, click, click. It's always some rigmarole to go with it. But I've got to be honest, this hat on top of my head now has become a fishing hat today, or over the last couple of days. It wasn't a fishing hat, it was just sometimes I wear it to the shop hat. But now it's officially a fishing hat. And I need a new going to the shop hat. Or two. Alright, so of course it's hooked the burley. Come on, bruh. Breathe in, breathe out. Look at that tangled. Bloody heck, man. Every time I talk, it starts getting a wave going. I'm starting to get annoyed. All right, so let's just flick that down like that so it's not flicking around too much. Whew. So tomorrow we're going to be putting out heaps of burley and getting rid of every bit of bait on this boat, and hopefully leaving enough for Saturday morning fishing time and going home with no bait at all. So I've got a whole bunch of bait to go tomorrow. We do have a burley, thank you very much, Stan. But we'll be getting rid of every little bit of burley. There's quite a lot down there. So hopefully we can attract something over the day. And into the night. Oh yeah. Jeepers cripes, Stan brought me all kinds of stuff today, what with treats. Jeepers, there was bags of chips and all kinds of things, man. What a lucky, like, thank you so much, Stan, and your lovely lady. I really, really appreciate it. It was so nice. Oh man. And he caught the biggest fish. And he tried to give it to me. And wanted me to wind it in. I was like, no, mate. You enjoy that. Thank you very much. I gotta say, on those lighter rods was quite fun though. You watch, I won't talk and it'll just go, come. Watch this. And I'll talk and then it'll go rough. And I'll talk some more, it'll go rough again and start freaking. Maybe not. Maybe I'm losing my mind now. Maybe I have been smoking something, eh? Have I been smoking something? Have I been at bloody sea too long? No, I haven't. I am a little bit tired though. Yola. Come on, man. Where's a bloody fish, man? I'm sick of this bloody no fish crap. I can't wait to get to Raglan. And even, I'm not blaming the spot. It's, look at that. It's our first bloody... There's been no bait fish around the boat, really. Mick Delusional, scary place. Can you show us your boat? David Holden. Oh, I can do that. Ashley Mackay said hello, hello. I have apparel, mate, if you want to. Coasty, 982 NZ. I'm picking your knot. Oh, here we go. Nice little fish here. Let's just wind back out. Got Thames over there. Where did it go? Where did it bloody go? There it is. Thames, like a nice diamond bracelet there. Coasty, I have an apparel, mate, if you want to. Oh, thank you, my friend. I've got one myself too. Appreciate it though. Obviously you're not from the East Coast. I'm picking by your numbers there. 982 NZ8. But cheers for that. Pink Cadillac, you're funny, bro. You crack me up, man. He does, man. Pink Cadillac cracks me up. You laugh, you can never be at seats for too long, and that's straight up the truth, man. I'm just soft. Tell them the truth. Right? He's being nice. He's being nice. That's so true, man. You cannot be at sea too long. 15 days was a push though, bro. 30 days is gonna be a freaking banana, bro. Hopefully I don't lose it and go, that's it, I'm bloody out of here, we're going home. I'm quitting, I can't take any more. Yeah, I doubt it though. I love it out here. I do not want to go home on Saturday. Like, I don't want to be stuck here though, I tell you that. I don't enjoy being stuck in the one place. That part of it is sort of getting really, really old. So when I get home, I'll talk to my my mate about us getting this boat sorted out and really start pushing towards getting this boat sorted out for the 30 days so we can get out there and get on with it, you know. I was thinking about it today though. We did that 15 days and it wasn't summer. I don't think it was summer, eh? It was just before summer. It was still like cold and stuff. It wasn't super cold, but it wasn't super hot. It's going to be pretty gnarly being stuck out here in the hot sun with the camera on me. That's going to drive me insane. I was thinking about it today. It would be better if it was like just going into autumn or something, you know, where it's not quite as hot. Because, yeah, I don't take the heat too well. If I can't I can't handle it, I'll go inside and hide away from the heat like anybody else most probably would. Especially if it's beating down on me. So I was thinking maybe we're better to do it once it sort of starts cooling down a little bit. But then I also want to be able to just jump in the water and go for a dive without having to put on my suit in that every time. Even though I most probably will a lot of the time. I will also just jump in and chuck the goggles on if I'm just going in to get a couple of snails. A few snails for lunch. I got to tell you, man, 80 Pink, those nails on the island, man, cooked on that fire, they were delissimo, man. I can't wait to have some more. I'll definitely be bringing soya sauce, wasabi, so I can have raw fish as well, or sashimi, whatever you want to call it. We're going to be going out to sea, or going to be out on the ocean here for 30 days straight, live streaming 24/7 in the near future. Please like and subscribe to the channel to keep up with all of this if you are interested. But yeah, we will be doing that anyway. We'll be going live. We'll be going live in the morning, live in the evening tomorrow, live Saturday morning, and then we'll be going home, taking the boat off the water and going home, or something like that. It'll be something like that. And then, yeah, so if you like, subscribe, share, comment, and like. How's the chat going, everybody? Is there less goonage in there? It's all giggles until a shark comes out of nowhere and attacks you. I'm not sure what that is about, but that's kind of true. You don't want to be attacked by a shark at all. I don't think anybody would want to be. So here we go for the journey, or the look at the boat in here. So this is where the steering wheel is going to be going, right there. And then we'll have our lights out the front here. So here's the side, the front of the boat. I've got one outside the window here, obviously. There's bright lights in there, man. There's that one in the middle, it's bluish and reddish. It's a bus with heaps of lights on it. So that's Kiowa. And there's the front of the boat. I must remember to take the Starlink Mini down tomorrow before I go and forget that it's up there and go tow this boat home with it flying around up there. Most probably would stay there, but just in case. So here's the mess. It's got back to being a mess just because everything's been getting thrown off the thing here today. There's storage under there, storage under here, storage under there, cooking. This area, general in the 30 days, we'll have the stream running up there a lot of the time, and just cooking area again. Utensils in here, a few handy tools as well. Yeah, nah, fishing, yola. Another chili bin. Oh, nice little fish there. Bit of a solar panel, solar controller, toilet, light switches, cooking here. Another pots and pans down there. And then we come out here and we have the lounge and the deck. Well, pretty much just the deck. Can sit 3 people there. This fridge, most of it, nice little fish here. Hopefully this is of the right breed. Sorry guys, I'm trying to hold this bloody phone. Of course it's Always. Hopefully it's the right bloody breed. I think it is. I don't think it's massive. Well, I know it's not massive, but I don't know exactly how much. Oh, a little bit there. On the prawns too. It might not be a snapper actually. It's not nodding. Of course it's bloody not, eh? Of course it's bloody freaking not. Or is it? No, yes it is. It's been belly hooked. Poor bugger. Oh, gave us a good splash there too. Hi. Oh yes, I'm so polite. I've got got my legs together. Here we go. He's got a bit of go in him. Belly hook there. Sadly, I'm going to have to lift him up like this. Flick that around. We'll get this. Nice fish here. Just ouch. Nice fish. Good size here. He's most probably about 38, 39, possibly even a 40. Big kiss. And he's gone, man. We're keeping the we're going to keep the ones that swallow it. And he was just too beautiful. Nice and beautiful. No damage to his mouth and all that, so we'll just let him go to fight another day there. So let's get another bait on. Just using prawn here at the moment. It used to be edible for humans, it's not anymore. It's been just on the verge of being frozen the last couple of days. But it's starting to get a little bit... I dried this out today, and for cleaning the old hands here with the old work t-shirt. So anyway, please like, subscribe, share and comment. Oh yeah. I think next time we'll definitely go over closer to Thames and go and actually have a look how close you can get and all of that, and go up that side of the coast and close all the way up to the Coromandel, and so we'll just launch at my spot, go across to the other side there at Thames, and then just go up slowly up the Thames side there. Maybe even jump off, go get an ice cream. That's going to be the joys of the 30 days, having it going through the phone. We're just going to be able to, you're going to be able to come with me on and off the boat. It's not going to matter about Starlink, unless there is no reception at all where we are. Hold up. so you can come and see me doing my thing at the shop. doing my thing, doing my talking at the shop, which will be so exciting, and you know, all of that. $4.5 sheep per person in New Zealand, so get yours. I've got me a few. I've got over my quota. I've got 20 sheep at least. We did drift earlier today. Coconut. We drifted out here, and now we're on anchor. Ha! Pink, funny. Are you drifting or at 50 per person? Oz, laugh. Hi, life sucks. Darren, I see that now about the sheep and the snapper. Big country cow, looked like a good fish. Was a nice fish, thank you. He is too small, Kiwi, throwing back. Okay. Firth of Thames, snapper or a Jew? What does that mean? Whereabouts are we fishing, Kiwi? Who's called Kiwi? Yeah, it is, dude. Hoof, it is advertising it. Here we are, we're in again. We're hoping to catch something reasonably sized out here tonight. Not these little baby bloody fish. I wouldn't go and say that you use, I will disagree with Stan a little bit. And I wouldn't say you use, what is it called? Soft baits and you get bigger fish. I wouldn't know if that's, I don't think he said that either, but he kind of did. Well, for him, I would disagree. But you never, hey, we're not getting, you know, it all depends. Sometimes you get big fish on bait. Sometimes you get little fish. And same as the soft bait as well. Sometimes you get bigger fish. Sometimes you get, you know, hey, we haven't had any little fish yet. Well, little fish. We've only had legal fish. This is another legal fish here. It's most probably about, well, I would say, let me turn him around. He most probably going to jump out of my hand here. They're most beautiful, beautiful fish, these. He's most probably about a 32 to 33, possibly 34, I don't know. But at least 32 or 33. He did a back dive there. Sadly, one of the crickets just went floating past. He's obviously had enough of being out here and thought, I'm out of here, I'm going to try and get off. And found out that it's all water around here. Sadly for him, he's gone off to become what he becomes. I'm not jumping in to save him. I would have if it was daytime. I may have jumped in and got our singing choir back here. Gonna try another prawn or two here. Woo! And then I'm gonna stick on another nice size squid bait, and hopefully lay us a I don't know, something bigger, man. I think I might have haven't really had any water today or yesterday, and it's sort of starting to catch up with the old dehydration kit. It's kind of like having a car. This shirt here is sort of another work shirt here, but it's not a arborist one. This one is. If you can see it. Anyway, it's making out a good little hand dryer so I can use the phone. Anyway, let's get that back out there, kid. This one here, I will just say, I've had this for freaking 5 years or more, and it's been just like, it's gone through, I've got a whole bunch of them, different, they're all got different pictures on them, all different colors, but it's had a hammering, man, a hammering. So is that arborist one though, but it's that arborist one's nowhere near as old as this one. And then I've got another bunch of them that are at least a year older than this one I've got on. They were my first ones, and they've held up, man, for years. They're still wearable easily. But yeah, just saying, just to be saying it. Get this out here. I'm gonna get you back up on my head here. Just get this line out a bit more. All right. Can you soft bait at 60 meters deep? All right, we'll just whack that up there. Oh, I'm pretty excited to give that soft baiting another go, I tell you that. And I think loops here will be perfect for it, because it drifts along real quick, and just with catching the wind, it's out of there, you know. I was going to read a couple more comments here before I went up. Oh yeah, journeyman, I did rope access for 5 years in Wellington. Yola, good on you, man. Gilbert sorry. Yeah, time for a drink of water. Gilbert Podol, jeepers cripes. Podo. Raw. Podo. Any hammerheads tonight yet, Leroy? Yeah, had it early on in the night, had a decent one. Earlier in the day, I mean. Haven't had any tonight. Time for a drink of water. Yep, totally. Outdoors said hi. Yola Outdoors. Bless Nation. Yola, hello. Nick boy, Yola. Let's get you all up on my head here. Hope everybody's having a good evening. I certainly am. Jeepers. I certainly am. I might even just have a little bit of what have we got here? A little bit of water in there, not a lot. Couple of strawberries left for a bit of vitamin C. come on out here, mate. Whack on our bell, mate, so we know if we get a bloody bullet, you know? You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Every time I think about work, I think of a job that I've forgotten about doing and hope that they are still there and, you know, and go, oh, that's right. Oh, jeepers cripes. Oh, it's not good. I'll have to have a look at how the weather is this coming week. I'll have a look tonight when I get off the live chat and see how many days we're going to be working and how many days we're going to be going fishing and camping. Can't wait. It's camping time, it's fishing time, it's camping time. It's fishing time, it's fishing time, it's fishing time. We may have got our first undersized fish here. We did. So there you go, we got an undersized fish. Nice little fatty though. Super fat. This is, but oh, he missed the flick around to get the nice entry. Let's get a I tell you what, I just got a nice little plan in my head on where I want to go if the weather is good this coming week. I've got some jobs I'm going home to do for sure, without a doubt, but we're going to check the weather. We're going to go to Raglan on Tuesday. Well, we may check the weather as well. I know Raglan's really good on Tuesday. Oh, well, there's actually, I just thought of a plan that I've thought of it just of another plan actually. Yeah, well, I'm definitely going to be checking the weather. We may be going on a camping trip this coming week as well. Camping, fishing, all of that stuff, diving. Having a good old blast, mate. Hopefully no disasters, but yeah, I've just thought of a couple of different ideas. Well, about 3 different ideas if the weather is good. If it's not, then we'll stay home and we'll go to work and go live anyway. Well, not go to work, but hang around and do a few things around the house, which I really need to do, along with get loops sorted out. So I've got a lot to do, but we want to go camping and fishing and cooking. I might try something else out on the channel. It may not really, I don't know, we'll see what happens when I do it. Maybe this week even. Might give it a go and see what happens and see what people think when I do it. Oh nah, bro, we don't want to see that, bro. Oh yeah, bro, we want to see that, bro. That was good. I'll never do that again now. That was real silly, bro. You shouldn't be doing that, bro. Oh no, that was all good. That was quite okay. I'll do what I bloody want. How about that? And if you don't bloody like it, then you know I bloody won't do it ever again. I'll never do it again. Nah. Okay, so let's get that nice bait in the water there. so it's not freaking around too much. I've got to do the cam belt on Subaru. I need to possibly do a head gasket on Subaru. I need to do a whole bunch of things on Subaru. Why I'm talking about going away. I've tried to lie down in the ute once. I did not like it. It's not for sleeping in and camping in and, you know, destroying and all that stuff. The Subaru can handle it easy. We'll be right, mate. We'll be right. We'll be just right, mate. Don't you worry. I can't wait. I'm excited. Already excited. I want to just go on, look at the weather and go, yeah, I know what we're doing this coming week. We're definitely, well, I thought we were going to Raglan, which we are still 3D. But we may end up not going to Raglan and adding it into the days to go somewhere else if we can go for, you know, a few days. I don't know, we'll see. Or we'll do both. We're going to try and do both, because I'm pretty keen to get out at Raglan, especially if there's good diving on and it's nice and clean. Better watch out here, actually. You're going to get freaking... So please like, subscribe, share and comment. I did see that bite, but we'll just chuck that up there. I'm not wanting to see a bite. I want to see a bloody take. Also, come to your still shop, Hamilton East, Grey Street, still, and check out the still shop there and the team. Mention my name, and get anything you need for your tree work, your lawn work, your around the house maintenance, all of it. Water blasters, generators, splitters, climbing gear, chainsaws, freaking lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, freaking, it's all there. Apparel, barbecues, freaking, that's got quite a large, wide range of gear there. Hamilton East, still shop on Grey Street in Hamilton. Mention my name and you might get well, they treat all their customers the same really, but you never know. Excellent still shop. That the guy and the team are so knowledgeable, and I'm not looking to sell you something that you don't need. So I'm just trying out a little bit of something here. We may have a sleeper fish on. Oh. Should have made a nice strawberry lemon drink, but I mean lemonade drink, but too slow, too late now. If you don't know what my name is, it's Leroy. L-E-R-O-Y. We've got a bit of, we got a sleeper fish on here, I think. Yep, we have. Been on there since that very first bite, I would assume. Jeepers cripes. Another nice little, I would say that would just about be legal, if not just legal. Fatter than can be, man. Oh, he belly flopped it. Big back slap. Shocking, man, shocking. All right, so whoops, whoopsie daisies. That four-wheeler is going to be so good, man. Hopefully we can get right. I can't wait for that. Okay, that's nicely. 2 hooks, 1 bait. Just like that. And then we'll go, we'll just chuck on a little bit. We could just drift now. We could just go on a bit of a drift and see where the tide takes us. It would most probably take us that way, up that way, so we'll just, well, maybe not. Here comes the moon out there. Pink Caddy said that the moon would have an effect and make the fish a bit slow, and it seems like he might be right there. I don't know myself. He seems to know. He said it'll be quiet, slower on the fishing, and it has been pretty slow. Last night wasn't too bad. It wasn't fast in any means of it at all, for my spot. And hey, we've most probably got close to our limit tonight already, of those perfect eating sized sweet snapper. Again, Pink Caddy said that 34 centimetre mark for your nice sweet fish there. And hey, he's right, you know. So I might have to keep another one, but we do have, I don't know how much snapper in the chili bin already. A lot. We gave Stan the fish we caught last night. I kept one, just the littlest one. I had a little one there that swallowed it, so I kept that one. It was just legal. I better get it out and measure it. I have been planning to. And then I'm pretty sure it's legal. My eye is pretty good. But hey, when they're getting down on that, you know, just legal, you've got to measure them unless you want to get in trouble. Hey, I'm pretty confident that it's legal, but I will measure it. Bit late now, but hey, it was going back in the water. It was going to be dead anyway. I'll chuck it back dead if I have to. And it's under, if it's under, I've got no problem with doing that. Just because once you go and break the habit, like if you go and start breaking the rules, you do it once, you'll do it twice, you know. So we should do it right now, see if my eye was good or bad, shall we? It doesn't matter if my eye was good or bad. It was going to go back dead. It had swallowed it, and I had to put it out of its misery to see if, well, to get the hook out of its throat, you know. Let's get it out of there. This is going to be silly. It better be bloody legal, boy. Oh, bloody twin here is already talking. You better bloody have not bloody taken a bloody illegal fish, boy. Oh, it's gonna be. It's easily legal. It's easily legal. So this is the one we kept. It's just a bit dry skinned on this side from being in the fridge. Nice and looks pretty shocking though, that's a legal fish. It's fat as can be, man. Though all the rest of the fish in the fridge there is filleted and in bags. So there's the 30 mark there. It's just legal. Get that inside of the tail there. Just legal there. Perfect. There we go. I bloody do what I bloody want, okay? If there's any fisheries watching, come and get me. I do what I bloody want. Just joking. Just joking. I abide by the law with the fisheries and stuff like that as best as I can. I knew that fish was just legal, if not over, and I was right. So I'm lucky. But you should measure them first. But I was confident that this fish was legal, so it goes back in there and is legal. So there we go. Just give this a little washeroo here. Thank you again, Mustang. Mustang doesn't like to be thanked. Too bloody bad. Too bloody bad for Mustang. I bloody thank whoever I bloody want. There we go. On that 30 days, if we end up back at Elephant Cove, hey, I know it's a big, let's not go there topic. That cliff, it didn't look that high when I was there camping the other week. So, well, it looked high. It looked high. But, I don't know, man. We got that shiz, man. I haven't forgotten. The day's coming. I just want to get my new drone and fly it to the top so we know how high it is. Exactly how high it is. So if I know if I'm going to break any world records, that it gets registered and stuff like that. I don't think we are. Hello, Giovanni. Yola. Dean, see those strawberries? Just straight away, give me a little bit of a boot. You hear, yeah. We're going back there anyway, Pink. I'm going to be going diving. I can't wait to go off that elephant, off the point there. I'm picking there's cray there, without a doubt. And there's a couple of other spots where I know there's cray over there. There's waihi there. I can't wait to get back over there and go for a dive. Where's Uncle Stan? Bandit. He's gone home. Hello, Stan, if you're watching. Uncle Stan had to go home and enjoy his nice, close to 60 centimetre fish, and enjoy a nice meal of fresh snapper and do his thing. So thanks again, Uncle Stan. You were the man. Stan the man with the plan, with the rod in his hand. Anyway, we'll stop that too. Swiped at the perfect time. Yola Bryant. Wisdom, he's possessed by the million of fish he's caught day and night. Exactly, I reckon. Thank you for that. Oh, that's a good one. Wisdom is mine. I thought he would have stayed for a night fish. FR night fish. I'm not too what FR means. Oh, I see. Nah, he had to get home. He did have some things to do, otherwise he would have, yes. For sure. Yeah, wisdom is mine. He's talking to himself. What am I bloody doing here? You get in there and bloody... No, I don't want to get that little fish out. It might be undersized. And you're going to be looking real bad. Funny wisdom. Please like and subscribe, everybody. We're going to be here tomorrow. Live show in the morning. Morning fishing. We're going to have a lot of burley go in the water over tomorrow. And we'll be here. We may drift. We'll lift up the anchor and float over that way. We'll be fishing live tomorrow night as well. Hopefully it's freaking more exciting than this. Jeepers Christ. Should have stayed at my spot. Hey, if the wind's going back that way, then we may drift back in. Saturday morning we'll be going live. And then I'm off home, give the wife a pickle and a tickle, little pickle and a tickle, and I'm on my way. Going live on a couple of other things, and then Sunday we'll go live again in the morning, charge up the gear, pick up Red, the 300cc four-wheeler, and go to a river, ask the farmer if it's okay. If he says no, I'm going to charge anyway. And just wait till he's not looking, and then just sneak on in. Just joking. But yeah. And then we'll go live Monday with a bit more around the house stuff. You'll see what that is. And then Tuesday we're going to Raglan. And then it looks like old Leroy here can't help himself and is talking about going camping and fishing for a few days wherever the weather's good and the ocean's good. So that's the plan. Looking a little bit older than and greyage there. It's all gold, I tell you that. Looks like I'm super stoned. I am a little bit tired. So anyway, that's the plan. Please like and subscribe. And then we got 30 days live streaming 24/7 coming out on this boat, which is going to be wild. 30 days live stream 24/7. There'll be no breaks. If the phone dies or something happens other than it ends up in the water and sinks to the bottom, we will be live streaming. I'm going to get a float thing. Hopefully it will fit into these holders and things with the float on. So if it does fall off the boat, it floats. I'm going to do that before we go for the 30 days. Live streaming 24/7. That'll mean when I go to the bathroom, when I have a shower, when I cook, when I clean, when I cry, when I freaking yeah, it's gonna be a long 30 days for everybody that does watch. Please like and subscribe and keep up with it all. Again, just in the next 5 or 6 days we're going to be live anyway, just about a lot of the time. And then if we do end up going on a camping trip next week coming, we'll be live some of that as well. And there is 4K videos on my channel. Go check them out. There's going to be 4K videos getting put up soon as I get home. Yeah, to the ones that are already there. The channel's only been around for about 8 months. There's about 400 videos throughout the channel already. And there's more going up. So please like and subscribe. I'm stoned too. How about a bite? I'm not stoned, man. I don't smoke any weed. I don't drink. I'm pretty much straight. Hence why I can do this. I don't have I'm not going like this with my with my drunkenness and my stonedness. I just pretty much stay there because I'm not on drugs and on alcohol. So yeah, I'm just there, which makes me able to come out here and do this like this. I think if I was stoned and drunk, it would make it a lot harder. Obviously there'd be times where I'm like, yeah, wait a minute, you got any weed? Oh, no, I can't do it. I can't even think of the lines. I got some Maui Wowie, man. This, you could call this stuff's pretty wild, man. Yeah, so I'm trying to do Cheech and Chong there. Randy Marsh, cringe all you like into your mama's little room there. And enjoy that. So yeah, my dog ate my stash, man. I had to follow the little bugger around for days, man, so it's got some dog poo in it, man. Hey, we're smoking dog poo. Yeah, the dog ate my stash, man. Here. Take these pills. Oh no, not those ones. Oh, you better not have anything to do for about a month. Yeah, so no, I don't take any drugs. It's all natural. This high that I'm on, my eyes do look pretty much high all the time. I gotta say though, I'm starting to get sick of this fishing with no fish right now. Yeah, you inquire, or you like, Cole, Chris, I wonder what Dalmatian tastes like, man. It's a Labrador. Maui Wowie. I want to go on the marijuana site, legal marijuana, and look up Maui Wowie because it sounds good, man. And hey, sometimes I got nothing against people that smoke weed. I've smoked weed many a time, maybe more than many of time, but obviously maybe not, but I don't. But Maui Wowie sounds like it's an old strain and sounds pretty good to me. But yeah, what's the inquiry anyway? Daryl Williams, chur, mate, have a sleep and I'll be tuning in the morning. Thank you so much, Daryl. You have a good evening too, and much appreciated, man. and everybody else as well. Bandit, would you take subscribers out fishing, bro? Well, of course I would. Of course I would. I don't know about overnight, man. I wouldn't do an overnight with, I just can't really keep up the nice act for too long, you know what I mean? Like, I got an attitude, man, and I need my space. And, so I'll do it during the day, possibly. I generally won't go out on a boat with anybody, other than my darling Lorna. I can stand her. You know, she's the only person. I went on Stan's boat today, and we had Mr. Bartle come out, or Bartle, Mr. Bartle, my butt. Had Bartle come out here, and that was okay. But by the time he left, you know, I was honestly like, you know, it was time to go for me. And I'm not even saying that. I can say the truth because, you know, the truth's the truth. But yeah, I'd look into it. Having, you know, we may do a, when we get bigger and maybe somebody actually wants to come out with me. And it may be, you know, a little bit, oh, I'd like to go out with him. Fishing, or, you know, or I'd like, I'd like to go out with him, man. He looks like he catches some little baby fish, man. I'll go with him. You know, and maybe, yeah, you know, we'll do a giveaway and give away some merchandise, take somebody fishing and all that sort of thing. So yeah. Roy Orangi, keeping it real, Yola. Bro, I would be keen for a day fish. Yola, man. Kurt Miller, Australia, Yola. Yeah, no, I'll definitely look into it, man. The only problem is we'd have to get organised and it would have to work for me. Like I said to Bartle, hey, come out for I'll bring you out. And then by the time we got 33 miles from over that way back to my spot, which is just in there, I was like, oh, no, I changed my mind, man. And I had, you know, and the weather had changed. It all has to just work out. And on the day, hey, I will, if I commit to it, then I will pretty much, you know, go with it. And, hey, that sounds cool as. Yeah, New Zealand. Sorry, I didn't get that. Australia. I thought you were meaning you were from Australia. I didn't see the question mark there. So, yeah, no, we're New Zealand. Sorry, Pink. Christy Drake, have liked and subscribed. I'm Chris, female from Tasmania, Australia. Yola, Chris. Chris Cross. I used to have a girlfriend called Christy when I was, now that we say that, and I hope not to offend my darling Lorna, but it's the truth. I had a girlfriend called Christy. I used to love her when I was standard 4. I think I was 10. And her name was Christy, and I always thought that was a cool name. And back in those days, I thought I'm going to name my daughter Christy. It's funny because Christy's dad has had me do work for him, cutting trees down and stuff like that. And I didn't know it was her dad. And he never knew anything about it. And she turned up while I was there and was like, oh, holy crap, I haven't seen you since I was 10, you know. And we used to go on dates when we were 10. I used to take her to the pools. It used to be called Splash Attack at Te Rapa, Waterworld in Hamilton. Yeah, we'd go out there every Friday, all of us kids, and we'd hire out a private spa pool. And yeah, and go to the ice skating ring. There used to be an ice skating ring. Go on dates there and frickin', it was pretty cool. But her name was Christy. So, Yola Christy, and welcome. And Game Gang. Yola, hello. Jacob. Hi, Jacob. Hi, Game Gang. Glenn, man. Right, my dude, gotta sleep. See ya. You have a good sleep, mate, and enjoy your evening. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. I'm sorry that it's a little bit, I'm actually quite tired, and also the fishing, I was hoping to get something reasonably bigger here. Jacob said hi. Christy Drake, Yola, Tanya, Rose, Maya said hi. Hello, Tanya, or Tanya, however you like to say it. Christy Drake, Coconut Kill. Christy Drake, I'm coming to Tassie in just over a week. Laugh, that's pretty cool. Who else was saying something about Tasmania? I don't think it was my darling Lorna. I think she's going to Brisbane. Her son's girlfriend's just having a baby, so she's off to Brizzy. I might tag along. I don't know yet. It might be too soon, so we can go and do a little bit of live streaming while we're over there. We may go out. I think that just sounds good. Now we'll go out somewhere. I don't even know what Brisbane looks like, but we'll go and find somewhere to go camping and get ourselves killed, and live stream out the back in the wilderness there somewhere. We'll see. She might have to rush off. That's what I mean. She may message up and go, I need to go to Brisbane. You need to come in now, or I can't come in. And then my dad will, he'll come. He's coming up anyway, but he's bringing a boat so that they can come out here and drop her off. And then me and her will go in on loops and then go onto the trailer. So that can't happen. She needs to be there, and so does my dad. He will tow up the other boat, or he'll tow up the other boat. She'll tow the trailer, and then they'll come out on that boat. Dad will tow back that boat and that trailer, and my darling Lorna and I will tow, or she can go with him, whatever. We'll tow back loops, and so that's what's happening. So if she needs to go to Brizzy, then I'll have to go in tomorrow, or stay out here for another however long. Or Dad just, it can't really work. So anyway, I don't think that it's going to change. Do you have Banded? Stop, bro, before you end up in the dog box. Bit late for that, mate. I tell you what, I'm surprised I haven't got a message already, saying, I'm out. I'm off to Brizzy. Good luck swimming home. My darling Lorna doesn't appreciate it, but hey, it's the freaking truth, man. I was 10. If you can't handle it, get out of here. Where's that bloody thing? You want to go? Nah. I'm alright. Yeah, she won't be impressed. But hey, I was 10 years old. This is the facts. And I'm not going to hide them. We should really check this bait, but I haven't heard that bell go ting 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 at all. Who Della? Do you have cats? If that person's talking to me, she or he, whatever it is. If you're asking me, I've only got one pussy at my house, and it's I had a pussy cat, and it jumped off the top deck. It was a stray, and it went to a good home. Actually, that's right. It went to a good home. It jumped off the deck. I chased it. It was stray. It got out. I let it out, and it got out of the house. Out onto the deck. I went out. It jumped off the top deck. I chased it through the neighbors' houses, backyard, hunted it down. Pretty much how I hunted down my trailer. Didn't give up. Went right round the block looking for this little cat that was a stray. Wasn't a kitten. It was a little bit older than a kitten. And managed to locate the thing. Went into people's backyards, just charged in. And they were like, what are you? I'm so sorry. I'm trying to find my cat. Just kept going. After this cat. Anyway, so no, I gave it away. It went to a better home just because I didn't have, someone really wanted it. And I really wanted it too. But I've got chickens. 2 chickens, hen and pen. And they, I love them. They talk to me and I talk to them. And in the morning you'll hear, not like a rooster, but like they make quite a lot of noise and we talk. Me and the chickens talk to each other. Have you got any cats? Anyway, if you're talking to me, Jacob, Cherbro from Palmy, living in Melbourne. Yola, man, that's rad, dude. Hope you're enjoying it. Actually, my ex's ex. Nah, her, her dad lives in Melbourne too. I got a lot of family in Melbourne, and in Aussie, got a whole bunch of my dad's sisters are in Melbourne, and on my mum's side as well in Melbourne and around Aussie, close family. So Yola, that's cool, man. How you liking it? Ditto, I'm picking that said hi, hello, ditto, cruising, I live in Tassie, Yola, hui della, do you have cats? I'm sure you just went through that one. Yeah, Alco, where Kate did, seems fishy, eh? Laugh, Alco, funny as. All right, let's check this, the ring blaster. Do you ever sleep, Leroy? Yes. When I got home with from being out with Stan the man today, I had something to eat. Had some chip and dip. I had a couple of sandwiches of chip and dip. Had some chips as well. Had some muffins. Had a can of Sprite or two. That this is all stuff that Stan gave me. They gave me a whole bunch of other stuff too. So I had these burgery things. Love me's a good burger, and then laid down and sort of had a little bit of a snooze. So yeah, I do sleep a lot. But yeah, we were sort of drifting out here as well. So I was sort of keeping an eye on what was going on. And there's always something to do in a small little boat like this, like keeping it clean. And then we were rocking. Everything was getting thrown off everywhere. So I repeatedly cleaned that up. But yeah, I do sleep. So thanks for asking. NFJF forever, Min Ereva. Oh, the deck. Yola. Yeah, the deck. The cat jumped off the second story deck. Coconut killed. Chookies are great. Yola. The ring blaster. Yola. Crunchy biscuits. Crunchy biscuits. Makes me think of Limp Biscuit, but I was going to try and do a line there, but we'll save that for your ears. Dive in and catch a fish with your hands, please. Ooh. Do you live in Hamilton? Nail Whitehead. Nail Whitehead. I live in New Zealand. Possibly, yes, in Hamilton. New Zealand, definitely do. How about you? Where do you live? Let's just wind this in and just see if we've even got bait. I don't think we do. Here, need to get these real service before we go out on that 30 days. It feels like we've got no bait here. Of course we don't. After all that, it may have been bitten off actually. The whole frickin' thing, by the feel of this. It has. Look at that. Alright, so what is the time? 10:47. Well, that's a bit of a pity, isn't it? It's a very much a pity. Yeah, Nail White, that was a lucky guess. Gary Lucas, love fishing. I'm from the United States. Yola, mate, that's freaking awesome. And Tauranga, Nail Whitehead. Man, you're from Tukurua. Royo Rangi fishing plus entertaining all day must take a lot out of you. It does sometimes, man. If it might not be that entertaining. I tell you what, my throat is sore, to be honest. And when the sun beats down on the, you know, all that sort of thing. It was beating down, man. And who said it? Yena Fishing, they said it. You know, maybe I should have put some sunblock on. It's not going to change the sun beating down on you. All right, let's quickly do this. Yeah, it's. I tell you what. Let me just. I sort of think before I speak before I think a lot of the time here. I'm pretty sure it's obvious. Sometimes I would like to really sort of think, because I thought I wouldn't say it, but I will. When I came out here this evening, I had a coffee in my hand. I was like, oh man, the boat was rocking around. It had been for freaking about 2 hours. Like, I mean, when we came out here, it was calming down. Thankfully, it's calmed down and was calming down over. And I was like, do I even go live when it, because it was really like, it was throwing stuff. When I was lying on the thing in here, it moved the whole squab and then the board under it. It's never ever done that. And I had to get up and push the board back in. It was throwing stuff, not just chucking it off the thing. It was actually throwing it off the and I was like, oh man, this ain't gonna be no good for fishing. And I was like, why did I even drift out here? Because now I can't go anywhere to go back in. Hey, I can if I really need to, I'll drive in, but I'm trying not to do any driving. Some of the crew knows why. But I come out here, had the coffee, made it, and the hot water went flying. Like, I just caught it, man. Like, it was, but I was like, this must be kind of what it's like to be a like, you know, you imagine like Metallica, or it doesn't have to be a big band actually. Well, just a band that's been going touring around the world, and or anywhere, and they've been out every night doing a gig, and then it comes to the next night and the next night, and they're like, oh man, I'd like to not have to go out tonight. I can't be bothered, you know. You know, sort of like that. I sort of just imagine that's maybe, you know, how it could kind of be to be them, and maybe understand a little bit how draining it must be for somebody like that when they're on stage and you know, performing, and you know, actually having to sing and play the guitar and put on this performance when you don't really feel like doing it, you know, but you've already committed to it. So it is a little bit, I'll be honest, it can be. And again, you know, I don't want to disappoint anybody when I'm out here. I want to catch big fish. I don't want to catch little baby fish, whether I'm out here by myself or not, you know. So there's a constant pressure of it. And then, like, hey, I've been live since like forever lately, you know, and it's like, what am I gonna say that I haven't said, or what am I gonna do? I'm half freaking, like, I'm red with I haven't been sunburnt today. I know I haven't, because I can tell by my face that I'm not sunburnt. I've just got a red tinge. Like, seriously. And yeah, so yeah, and then my voice is sore, so it is a little bit draining. And then when you go on like YouTube, I don't look at lives and all that sort of stuff. I don't watch any fishing channels. I just do what I do. I don't watch any fishing or hunting other than Josh James. Generally, I never watch any fishing or anything like it. other than Josh James. And but the odd times lately, lives have been popping up on my feed, and there's just a person sitting there, you know, talking to the camera the whole time. You know, I'm talking to the camera too, but I'm not sitting here with it here in my room at home talking to this camera, and there's hundreds of people watching it, you know, and it's like, and thousands of people watching it, and I'm like, why is, like, what's the difference between that and this? Like, but, and that's sort of annoying a little bit, because it's like, I don't know, but hey, I love it, and I hope you like it too. And I can't wait to get up a tree and to be going live up a tree. That's what I really want to do, and I must remember that. So we'll just go like this. This is a really easy knot here, and that's for joining a hook or a swivel in like this, or you can make that a hook. Now that could be a hook going on the end of there, and you can do it two ways, and then you can tie your swivel there, or this can be the swivel knot. So you could go either way, and then once the knot's tied in here, you can also then cut it and then have a single, make this line a lot longer, and then tie in a single knot. So what we're going to do is use it for a swivel there. You're just going to make a nice little loop, and you're just going to go, so I've just got the tag end. I've gone, I don't want it too long, I don't want it too short. If a big shark comes along, it'll just swallow this whole leader and then get the braid up here, and then it will just snap the line when it gets the braid with its teeth. So you just make it a little bit longer so that you're not in, you know, this is actually a little bit short. So we'll go about there. You're just going to grab that tag end, make a loop like that, and then you're just going to go around the tip of your finger, 1, 2, 3, like that, pull it off, all three of them. And you got all three of your holes, circles there, and you're just going to put that loop straight back through there like that, and pull. Little bit of lube there or spit, and that's all you need. And now that can be a hook, can go on there, and then you do the same again up here for the swivel if you wanted to, or tie a different knot, or that can be for your swivel. But again, if you wanted to, you can now come in with this. Just if that was too short like it is, and just trim, and then just cut it close to the knot, not too close, because it will pull through. Have a little bit out, and then that's going to double the length of that, and then you can tie your hook on or whatever. But we're just going to use it as a swivel knot here. Just trim that off. I chuck all my nylon back in my toolbox there, or tackle box, so that it doesn't go in the ocean, even if it's a little bit like that, or a long bit like this, or this long, or that long. None of it goes in the ocean if I can help it, just to prevent it going in any turtles' noses or fish's noses or anything. And then we just got a snap swivel here, which has got an opening little thing here that you open and then clip onto this line. So this loop here will just go through the closed end part of the swivel, which is this little bit here, that little circle, and it will just go through that circle like this, and then go over the top. Well, this just goes through there like that, through the center of the loop, and then that comes around and pulls down tight, and there you go. Simple as, and really fast, and you can trust it. So that, now we'll just clip that on like this, and in we go like that. Blue Nose Pity and Caddy, you don't have to hang around, bro. Don't be, there is other admin on, and well, they're not yet. I don't know if they're here or around or whatever. You don't feel like you have to hang around at all, man. You just do what works for you guys. If you're there, you're there. If you're not, you're not. Just so you know, just in case you didn't already know that. So yeah, and thanks again, guys. You've done well, an awesome job from what I have seen. It's thank you so much. There will be other there's a couple of other admin around in the house, but I need to appoint them when they well, one is appointed. I need to appoint another one. So we'll just shut that. Again, now we just got 2 hooks, 1 bait. So we got that base hook that we've tied on. It's not moving. We'll just go in like this, go like that, and hook that round and lay it nice and flat. And then with this hook here, we've got, which is a running hook, we'll come in, either we go the same way and the hook be both like this on the same angle, but we'll go in from the back like this, and then go up and then go out the back. So we've got a hook on this side and then sit that flat, pull that nice and tight so it's all sitting semi-flat there. Hook on this side and a hook on this side. Nice 2 hooks, 1 bait. And just because that's not sitting quite right there, we're just going to put a little bit of nylon on it. I mean cotton. Like this. Just like that. And there's your nice little sleeping bag, 2 hooks, 1 bait, little rig set up. We may hang around, I don't know. We got a the tide going out here. It seemed to be where we laid the fish today. I don't think low tides till, I can't even remember. But I don't need too much sleep. I only need 20 hours a day. 11, so we go 12, 1, 2. So it'd be 2 o'clock where we'd sort of be at that low tide, half a low tide going out. So 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So 5 would be low tide, or say 5:30ish. 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30 would be high tide. So we will start the stream at 10:30, 9:30, 8:30 tomorrow. We will start the stream. We may even come out a little bit earlier than that. 8:30, so 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. So 8:30 we would start it. Technically, I'm just trying to think if I'll start it earlier. Possibly. And we may stay on and fish into the low tide tomorrow morning. So once it gets to 11:30, it might go into 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, or we may come back in at 2:30 and fish from, and so we might go live 3 times tomorrow. And see if we can catch something on the low tide if we haven't, even if we have caught throughout the morning live. We'll come back out and try and fish some of that low tide going out. And then so 11:30 is going to be high tide, so 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, so we'll make it 6 o'clock. That'll be low tide. So 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So we'll start the stream tomorrow night around 9 for tomorrow night's fishing. So Friday night fishing. Yeah, this sounds pretty good to me. Makes me want to jump in the water and have a little swim out there, but hey, I'm not silly. Jaws could be out there. You never bloody know, mate. Yeah, let's give this bait a go here. And if we don't get something nice and big, I think I will call it, and have a good evening, a little bit of a break. I might just sit here and read a couple of comments, and hey, here we go. Even though I will stick out another bait if I'm doing that. There's no point sitting here talking and not having a bait out. I like to have a bait out. Again, I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you to my dad. I couldn't do it without him, and I couldn't do it without my darling Lorna. So thank you to you too, darling. I couldn't do it without either of you two. And I really appreciate all your help and support and putting up with my crap. Along with thank you all for your support and watching and supporting me as well, because it does make a difference to how I'm feeling. But thanks again to Stan as well, if he's watching, whether he is or isn't, for today. It was so cool to have him come out and know that we're going to have something different happen. It's just such a pity that the camera went and died right on the moment where you know, we caught some good fish. He caught a really nice snapper today, well, two of them really, but one really good nice fat snapper that was a decent size, and then another reasonable size one as well. And of course we did talk about some stuff too that I thought the camera was on, and I would have liked that to have gone on the channel, and it was, you know, really nice to talk about that with him. And so it was a pity. And even once I realized, I then went back up, I took the camera down, and it had unexited the stream again and was trying to connect. So I don't know what it was all about, but it's a pity it all got missed. But because of that, I'm hoping we'll go out and do another trip. And we were talking about another trip anyway, and I'd love to go to Raglan with Stan, or somewhere else. And he was talking about another trip he's going on anyway, and asked would I like to go. And hey man, I most probably would like to meet them up there and have a look. I wouldn't want to bother him and overstep and be around too much. And even just for myself, I'd rather have my own, you know, I don't like to be too I don't know, but he is a friend, just like all of you potentially. So I like to try and be nice and calm on the fish coming in like this, because I know, hey, this is most probably illegal fish, but I'm not going to most probably keep it because of that. Well, unless it swallowed it. And since a lot of the fish have been getting off, a nice snapper here, beautiful size, have been being quite rough with the fish because they've been getting off. Come here, you. Nice fish, beautiful fish. We'll just grab him there. It's super fat. Well, it's not super fat, it's just fat. We're gonna have to grab him by the inside the gills here just to get in control of him, because he is flapping around. I think I will keep this guy just because he's gone and flapped around a little bit one too many times. And I'm just heard something go whip there. I know he's all right, but just in case, we'll give this guy the old snip. It's hard to do it when you've let every other fish go, and then all of a sudden this one's getting the treatment and coming for the pan, but it's a bit late now. We are here to catch fish and take home a good feed. My darling Lorna has not been eating beautiful snapper like I have been every day. It's just been me doing it, so she deserves to be eating it too, and so does my dad. I never give my dad any snapper at all, never. And it's not, well, I'm just selfish with it. I am selfish with the fish. I never give it to anybody. let alone that be Lorna or my dad. I keep it all myself and eat it a lot of the time and eat all of it myself. I never buy food. I mean, I never buy meat. I just eat fish. But I mean to get around to my dad. I just know he doesn't like to fillet it. He says he gets ugly hands, and I hate filleting it, but I should definitely get him some nice fresh snapper. And I will. Anyway, I'm going to look at a couple of comments here. Hopefully, excuse me, we get a nice big take and it's not a shark and it energizes me right up and we stay out here till 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning. That would be really good. But just go about there. We'll just whack this on like that. 2 nice snapper in the bin down there for our night's work. Pull this off here. Yola! How's that camera? I'll just give it a little clean. I am actually out of shirts here. Clean shirts. Well, actually, no, I've got one more, haven't I? I've got clean shorts, clean boxers or knickers, and yeah, I'm getting low on shirts. I've got some clean socks there, so actually I have, yeah, so anyway, you should bleed the snapper, takes away the bad fishy taste and smell. That's fixed. I've never noticed a fishy smell or taste, but thank you very much. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, I've never ever smelled that. Don't be selfish with the fish. You don't bloody tell me, mate. I'll bloody do what I want. It's my bloody fish. I bloody caught it. I never bleed snaps. It's not worth it unless keeping for ages. Yola, I've never bled them either. That fishy smell and taste means he waited too long to eat it. Exactly. Yeah, I've never bled snapper in my life, but I have seen somebody do that. I've never tasted a fishy thing there. It's been always good. John Dory can't. Here comes another one, just like the other one. Fred Blogs. It's pathetic the way people have to justify illegally keeping fish online. I'm not too sure what that means, but hey man, I'm not going to bother with that. If you're talking about over days and having it bagged and stuff in the chili bin and having to register that online or whatever, I'm not fussed, man. Come and give me a ticket, you know. I'm not, hey, let's not be silly about it, actually. Not come and give me a ticket. Come and watch the videos, you know, and that's where my proof is. On all the videos, we've caught how many fish tonight, and we've got 2 in there that we're keeping at this point. Yeah, so if that's what he's talking about, I'm not too sure. Joseph Williams, laugh, Yola. Chili bin, I never bleed. Okay, Jack Beat, some of the best West Coast fishing. Okay, oh yeah, Kafia. Bro, I'll help you get out the boat channel. Sounds rad, dude. I don't know, Kafia. We're going to take out one of the dinghies out there and have a bit of a couple of days or a couple of times out there. Sounds excellent. I want to go out there. I want to go do some floundering. I want to take the dive gear just in case. And I can't wait. Kafia sounds awesome. Awesome. Pink Caddy, yeah, just a bit slower on a full moon. I see. It has been slow. Again, we're not too fussed about that. We are eating nice fresh snapper, but it's better to be catching than not. Thanks again, Pink Cadillac. Bandit 13 Maranui Martin, the full moon does affect your fishing. Okay. We are learning stuff here. Hello, B-Rex Gaming. Hello, how are you? Raystar, dude, that's awesome. Boat not bad, man. Good on you, bud. Thank you very much. You too. Daryl Williams, I think that moon is not good. Okay. Yeah, it's looking at us. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to jinx me, mate? Are you trying to jinx me, Mr. Moon? Hello, Pumpkin. Jack Beats. Yeah, boy, not catch anything if your line's not in the water. I really enjoyed Stan on the channel too. I believe that was his name. My memory is not the best. It was Stan, and thank you for saying that. He's a really genuine guy from what I gather. I don't know him other than through the channel. He has been there 2 times where I've actually needed somebody there. The first time I met him, I just finished yelling at the harbour master, and then feeling like crap, not just because of that, but just because. And he turned up and was like, "Is that you, Leroy? Is that you, mate?" And I was like, "It is." And he's like, "I watch all your videos, bro." And I was like, "Oh, bro, it's the worst time to come and talk to me." Choice, man. Thanks, man. And I was just, I was in and he just, and I just thought, no, I'm gonna keep listening to him. And he was like, he kept talking. And he just made me feel so much better and it took me from being like really up. I was gonna be down, and just because and he made me feel really, really good. And next minute, I didn't actually even care anymore that I just yelled at that person, even though I was not proud of it. So he made me feel really good. And it was really nice to hear that he really enjoys the channel. And then again, when the boat trailer went missing, Stan turned up. And, I was going from house to house, knocking on doors, trying to look for camera footage. Look, we got a nice piper there. The spot out here, I can't believe that there's no bait fish around. But yeah, he turns up and his wife, and is like, "What can I do to help you? I'm here right now. What do you need?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm good, thank you, Stan. Thank you so much for being here." And and then today. So, and over the time, me and Stan have had a few conversations. He's just a lovely guy. And so is his wife. And so are all of you. Of course. So thanks again, Stan. And Jackie, which is his wife. Yeah, and there's been a lot of you on the channel that have really supported me, and it's just been really, really cool, man. It's so cool to have the support of you guys and girls, whether I'm right or wrong. And again, like I said to Stan, in those negative times, like me yelling at the thing, he didn't give me a negative comment. Not once did he say something negative to me about it. Excuse me. And even today, he reassured me on a couple of things. And then, like when the boat went on the rocks or whatever, I've never heard one negative comment towards me. "Oh, you should have done this. Oh, you should have," just nothing negative towards it. And I appreciate that. And I said that to him today. I appreciate that you haven't tried to give me any negative feedback. Well, criticism, it's all good, but he's just never even done that. It's just always, nice and caring. And, again, he brought out, he's just a lovely man. So sure, that's an excellent comment. I enjoyed being with him too and learning. The Ring Blaster sounds like a movie, 2 hooks, 1 bait. Yeah. 16 Capcom. Hey, yo, what the F you doing, bro? I've just unthinged that message there. I hope that hasn't brought it back up for everybody. I can just see it myself, hopefully. Good work, moderators. So there's quite a bit of crap going on in here, eh? Still. Thank you again, Pink. Our ocean is not replaceable. It's not. B-Rex Gaming, hi. Nice one, Jack. Bears, Yola, 82 Pink, Cadillac. Okay, Jack Beats. Thank you very much, mate. I didn't even see that. Much appreciated. Really do appreciate it. Rory John said hi. Hello, Rory John. The ring blaster sand down through the ocean floor. Yeah. Oh, nice fish. Hopefully we got him. Did he get off? No, he's on there. Stay on there. I'm just got to get that off there. Lock that up a little bit. Get a better grip here. I don't think it's super big. Did he get away, did he? He did get away, did he? Jeepers cripes. So many fish I've lost. And I mean big fish. When I've gone to get the camera out. Oh man, that was a better fish. I'm not saying it was huge. You never know though till you really get the pressure on. And sometimes you go and then they just go bzzz, and it's like, yes. But that was on that crappy little bait too. Bugger. Let's give that one more go. I'm going to give it one more go here. And thanks again, Pig Cadillac. I really appreciate it, mate. You've been just a gem on this channel. Along with a lot of the rest of you. But, you know, the directions and telling me island names and all that stuff. I really appreciate it, mate. I really do. All right, so we're going to have one more little charge here. I'm just going to use that same bait there for now. I'll just whack that off a bit. Not too much, so about there. Yeah, thanks everybody. JC Swats. It's not cringe. You are gang. You are. I don't know what's going on there. Dane Williams. It's fishing time. It's fishing time. It's fishing time. Yola. Thank you. Did you go to Metallica in Auckland, Daryl Williams? No, I didn't. Yeah, they must have lost it a little bit for me. Far out, there's a lot of messages. Stop. What is really? Stop the cringe stream. Thank you. I'm so sorry, Pink, that you have to deal with this crap, man. Joel Thornton said hi. Seiko said hi. Just Roy, bro. Okay, bro, I'll try and remember that. Thank you. Roy, Fishing Plus Entertainment, Yola, all day must take. Okay, so we're right back up there. Coconut Cow. Now you can go and rehydrate. I love that name, Coconut Cow. Yola, everyone. Pink Caddies, big smiling on the bottom. Just in case Diddy got away. Hello from California, Yola Delta Angler. What is it? Dane Williams, is that a few pipe hanging around? Yep. Generally, there can be all kinds of bait fish out here. It can go nuts, man. It must be due to the moon, like Pink is saying. I don't normally have burley, and they'll be out here just going nuts. You'll have bait fish, little or bigger bait fish eating those ones, kahawai eating those ones, snapper eating those ones, and then, yeah. So, again, everybody, thank you so much for the evening, and thanks so much to Pink Cadillac and to Blue Nose Pity for the moderating tonight. I'm going to hit the road tonight, and I hope you all have a good evening. I'll be back in the morning around 8:30ish. It may be earlier, I don't know, but it'll definitely be around 8:30. And then we may go live stream again at around 2.